Hey, what's happening? YouTubers. Oh man, now I got me on two. I got the echo going. That's awesome. Yo, 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 Sean, man, what's up, my brother? Plenty old bass is on the call. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, man. Sean and Tone Yeager, what's up, Brant? I know you've been kicking me with me for a while, man. On the call, waiting for things to get started tonight. We are live at TED Talks Guitars and Life. First live stream, man. First live stream. Yeah, man. Is it cold in Oklahoma City, bro? Man, we got like Ohio's weather or something down here, man. I don't know what's going on. Somebody needs to come get their cold weather and take it from Texas, man. Hey, what's up, Snug? That's a great question, Brett. You hear that bloody bass, man? We'll be getting the band back together, man. Oh, Brad, if only you knew, man. See, now, Sean, man, my brother is a real musician, cat. I mean, he is he's the real deal, man. If you're in Oklahoma City and you need a bass player, man, plenty old bass, man. Get a hold of me, man. I'll put you in touch. Oh yeah, man, you got snow and everything, huh? Wow, that's crazy. Crazy, man. Oh, bro, come on, man. Don't do the modest card, man. Hey, what's up, Rev Doc? Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Doing good. First live stream, brother. I caught a little bit of your Manic Monday the other day, so I got the fever for the live stream. I don't know, man. You know, most guys, I watch their live streams, they spend the first couple of minutes just giving shout outs to who's on the chat, waiting on something to happen, I guess. So we'll do that for a minute, man. Talking shop. Yeah, man. Sean and I had the band back in the day, man. Man, that was a long time ago, bro. Long time ago. Yeah, just getting started chatting it up. Hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. BCG 5150 guitars. I see you, bro. Yeah, that was another lifetime ago, bro. You're absolutely right about that, man. You're absolutely right. Dude, I'm turning 60 in February, man. 6-0. Oh, I think I said that in a vid recently, but dude, how'd I get, I don't know. Y'all know you're not 60. Sean's a little bit younger than I am, but dude, man, knocking on 60 real hard and heavy, I am. It's all good, man. It's all good. I know they ain't got no snow in Florida, man. I know that. Yeah, man. Thanks, bro. Yeah, right. Better than not. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Tuesday nights, man. I don't know. This is the first one. I don't know if we'll ever do this again or not, guys, but I'm loving it, man. Already. Like interaction. West Georgia got a dusting of snow, huh? Man, we get a dusting in Dallas, bro. They shut the city down, Jack. 53. Wow. Old. I'll say it for you, Brent. Oh, to be 53 again. Snow, huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a good Fender vid, Tony Yeager. That was really good, man. This looked like a sweet ride. Sweet ride indeed. Yeah, man. Well, I think we got everybody on the chat properly shouted out. I think, man. Hey, Brad, you tell her how much that guitar cost? Of course, it was the one she really liked. Ah. Say, baby, can I have 1,800? I need to buy this limited edition Fender, man. Oh, man. Yes, yeah, I bet she did stop liking it after that, Jack. Dude, my wife, man, my wife is crazy. Of course she is. She married me, but dude, man, I was sitting there a couple weeks ago and I said something just kind of sideways, like, she said, what you doing? I said, I'm thinking about buying another guitar. You know what that woman said? Do it. I said, what now? She said, do it. I said, dang, man, I'm married up, Jack. Married up. The triple caster. No, I ain't heard of that, man. What's that, Sean? What's the triple caster? Am I behind the times? Triple caster. What's a triple caster? What kind of vid you do for Rev, man? Oh, all the bells and whistles. All right. Guess I need to slide out and check that out. Oh, 12 string, huh? Nice. Dude, that's no joke, man. Support of a good woman is better than jewels. That is for real, man. That is for real. Yeah, man, we've been married over 30 years now, man. 33 glorious years, as the clock says. Yeah, man. Well, all right, guys. I'm just gonna get into some stuff. You guys all right with that? I think we got everybody shouted out and whatnot. Man, who would have thought I'd ever had a YouTube channel? That's just a crazy thing, man. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me on the regular, man, and being on my crazy adventures and journey. But yeah, man, the channel started just one man's journey. I'm just kind of documenting my life. That's what I do. And my daughter told me, man, not too long ago, she said, particularly when I was making the telecasters for the grandbabies, man, they were, she said, we're going to play those videos at your funeral. I said, say, girl, I ain't dead yet. She said, no, we're going to play them at your funeral so they can hear your voice. I said, dang, man, be careful what you put on the tube, man. I guess it's there for long term. But yeah, man, if you guys hang out on the channel, I'm just documenting my life and, my history with guitars and stuff. Sean's on the call tonight, man. Plenty old bass. He will keep me honest. But yeah, man, about 4 decades into all this. And man, through the years, I've owned just about every kind of guitar you could think of. The made in USA, Gibson, Fender, the Mexico, Japan, Indonesia, China. I mean, I've done it all, man. And I just started, man. Yeah, Hondo. Started with the Hondo. That's right, Sean. You know it, Jack. It was a LP copy, man. And man, it was a wild. I love that guitar, man. There ain't no joke about it. But and for what you could buy in today's market, for what that cost back in the time, in the dark ages of the 80s, man, you could buy a whole lot of guitar these days for what I paid for that Hondo, Jack. That's for sure the truth, man. But yeah, I've owned a lot of guitars, and I've bought and sold a lot of guitars, man. I was making a vid this week. I was working on some Yeah, American Fender was like 500 bucks back then, man. That's right. That's for sure, man. But I was making a video this week and I was thinking about all that kind. Yeah, it was $1 million to us. That ain't no joke, man. 100, dude. I put that Hondo on layaway. You remember that? We drove from small town Oklahoma to Stillwater, man. It was like, I don't know, 30 miles or something like that. But dude, we went down on Saturdays. I made payment and they took it out of the case. And I got to play it for a few minutes, and then we got in the car and hooked it to the house, and then we go back the next week and I put like $10, $15 on that sucker until we finally paid it off, man. But dang, those were the days, man. But yeah, I was thinking about it the other day, all this stuff that I've owned through the years. I was doing some fret work. I'm gonna post a vid about it later this week probably, but it's cold in Texas, man. So wood does what wood does. And I got a little bit of fret sprout rocking. And so I just decided I'd get the files out and take care of that quick, fast, in a hurry. Made a vid about it because I talk so much. The vid is much longer than it actually took me. But yeah, I was thinking about that, man, just working on it. And how many guitars through the years that I sold or got rid of because when it did the fret sprout thing, I thought it was a bad guitar. Man, wood does what wood does. Screws do what screws do, right? And so when you get a little bit of seasonal fret sprout, man, that ain't a bad guitar. It's just time for a little TLC. But yeah, man, it was back probably November. Well, I'll tell you a little bit of context. So I've had guitars through the years. So I buy really expensive guitars and then I sell them because I feel guilty because they cost too much money, or they sit in the closet being overly protective of my grandchildren and the dog and all that. Dutchie's around here somewhere. Y'all might see him if you get lucky. It'll be the money shot if he rolls through here, man. But so yeah, so then I would buy cheaper models and then I'd ramp my way back up to the expensive model again. I don't know if you guys know that cycle, man, but yeah, that's the cycle for me. Hey, what's up, Tone? How's it going, man? Searching for Tones in the house. Good to have you, my brother. And so I got in this place a little over a year ago where I had a American Fender in the closet, Telecaster. And it was just, and I had a white, Olympic white Fender Strat in the closet. And I was like, man, why I got these expensive guitars under lock and key, man? I'm going to go buy something that I don't mind having out, that the grandbabies can knock over or something like that. The dog can do whatever the dogs do to guitars, and I'll be all right. So I went out to Tommen, and I bought a Harley Benton. I bought a TE52 in November of 24, I believe it was. And so, no, 23. Sorry about that. Dude, it's 2025. How did it get to be 2025, Jack? I mean, what happened to 2020, man? I mean, come on, man. So anyway, so I bought this Harley Benton and I did a YouTube video. I don't know why. I was like, it's some other work that I do in my life. I make videos of myself doing things. And so anyway, I turned the camera on. I took the Harley Benton TE52. I put it in my lap. I plugged it in the amp. I cranked it up. I went into the bridge, played a little riff, a little something, something. Went to the middle, played a little something, something. Went to the neck, and I had nothing, man. I'm talking about nothing. Dead on arrival neck pickup, man. Shortest review video you've ever seen. Because I go to the neck, it doesn't work. I was like, well, that'll be a short video. And turned the camera off. And anyway, man, I tell you this though, man, the good folks at Tommen made it right for me. That video is in the playlist below if you want to see the Harley Benton journey. But so that got me thinking, man. I think all in with like the guitar and shipping, it was somewhere around 200 bucks, something like that, maybe 180-ish, somewhere in there. And I thought, man, all right. And it was a nice guitar. It was really, I found it to be a good modding platform, But dude, that Harley Benton TE52, no joke, guys, 10 pounds, man. I'm talking about 10 solid pounds. And this old man can't do a 10-pound guitar, man. It's all right sitting down, but I can't play a joyful noise gig with a 10-pound axe on my shoulder, man. That ain't gonna last too long. So that got me on this crazy journey, man. And then in June of this year of 24, dang, it's 2025. Okay, everybody knows what year it is, Ted. So June came around, and I was watching Two Bike Mike and J-Man, and they both got West Creek racers. You guys seen those? Kind of like the offset, kind of, hey, for the love of guitars, what's up, Keith? I don't know you well enough to call you Keith, bro, but hey, what's up, Keith? Hey, Cal, what's up, man? Dude. Yeah, man, those TE52s are boat anchors, Cal, man. You are right about that, Jack. So I got rid of that quick, fast, in a hurry. Well, in June, I was watching J-Man and Two Bike Mike, and they had these SG kind of copies from West Creek. I don't know if you guys seen West Creek guitars, man. They're pretty good. So I went out and got a West Creek racer, and I did like my first official like YouTube video. I mean, I wouldn't even call myself a channel yet, you know. And you watch those early videos, man. Oh my goodness, Brian, searching for tone, man. I was digging one of your videos where you were talking about like the first video that you ever did, and you were showing it, dude. I could relate to that so well, man. Because back in the day, man, I'd say stuff like, well, I know this isn't a real channel, and, you know, I don't have anything to say. And, you know, all that nonsense that just drives my wife crazy, Jack. So anyway, man, so in June, I posted my first like official review of a guitar. And then I bought a Firefly Relic in July. I should probably mention that the Harley Benton video that lasts all of like, I don't know, a minute and a half before the neck pickup is shot. Man, there's like 1,600 views of that vid, man. And I was like, why in the world would 1,600 people click on this? You know, now I get it, man. Just because it says views does not mean that people watch the whole thing. You know, like 30 seconds, if you look at a YouTube analytics, like the bare minimum, like is 30 seconds. And then, you know, who knows how many people watch it all the way through, man. So for those of you who hang out and stick out the stories and the journeys, I mean, how many videos about that Orange Crush guitar could one person possibly watch? Dang, that was a long journey, man. But so anyway, so I thought, well, okay, man. So I did the West Creek Racer, and I tried to do like a review. Well, to date, man, only like 420 views. And so that's big flop. And then I got the Firefly Relic, and that guitar, oh my goodness, this call could not be long enough for me to tell you the journey of that Firefly, man. It is amazing what people will listen to us talk about, my brother. You're absolutely right, Brian. Yeah, man, for sure. But that Firefly Relic, it just had issues. And, you know, we got like 1,700 views on that, a couple of those vids. That was kind of crazy. And I got to thinking about it, man. Well, maybe I don't know, maybe this is like, could be a channel. Maybe this is like something. I still don't know what it is, guys. I really don't. It's just one man's journey, you know. But then, man, I did a video on the budget craze, and like 5,000 views or something like that. And I was like, dang, man, what is happening here? And then I got the Leo Jams guitars, which I don't want to talk about. Maybe we can talk about that later, man. I'm going to ask you guys in a minute, you know, what's up, questions and all that. You want to ask me about Leo, I'll tell you about the Leo Jams guitars. But yeah, man. But so anyway, I got two vids about those. And, you know, both of those were somewhere north of 3,000 views. And then One day, man, I was sitting here, I was working on the FTL 20, and I posted a vid called Stop Buying Budget Guitars. And a lot of people accuse me of clickbait. I wasn't trying to clickbait nobody. I was just trying to say, quit buying budget guitars and then the video was going to explain the if part of that. Guys, 35,000 views. And I was like, what is going on, man? And then I did another budget guitar resale. Why am I telling you guys all this? I'm just trying to give you context, particularly if you're new to kind of where I am in my journey. And what I'm trying to do with the channel is really just talk about my journey with budget guitars, recognizing that unless I inherit boatloads of money, I ain't buying $1,500 guitars anymore, man. I ain't going to do it. And in today's market, you don't have to do it to end up with a quality ride, particularly if you learn how to do the work yourself and you can fix your repairs or mod them or do whatever it is you want to do to them. So, yeah, so then I did this budget guitar resale thing and got a few thousand views of that. Everything else on the channel, the other 175 something vids, well under 1,000 views, and some of them, like a couple hundred or some even under 100. I'm pretty sure if I went around and looked at it. But and those include things that I thought were kind of good. It was really surprising how many people liked the Squier Classic Vibe reviews that I did. Again, those are somewhere in the ballpark of 1,000 views or something like that. And then most recently, the Temu video was pretty well liked. Cal says, my biggest video is a 46-second video stop motion making fun of Shark Week. Dude, I got to watch that, Cal. I know I can find it on your channel, man. Yeah, Brian says, I hate viral videos because they could get you in front of the wrong audience and mess with the stupid algorithm, man. That's for sure the truth, dude. Yeah, give me a good pawn shop guitar, man. I drive around for hours looking for one of those. My biggest video, in my humble opinion, is my worst video. Man, isn't that a real thing about life, guys? I mean, the things that we think we do that are just internally, we're like all judgy about it. Oh man, that was horrible. And then people in our, oh, there's Dutchy in the background. What's up, Dutch? I don't go to see. Dude, it's TED Talks, not Dutchy Talks. This guy, he's got an attitude problem, man. I don't know where he gets it from, but yeah, man. So all that to say, the truth is, man, I don't know what works and what doesn't. And, I haven't spent just oodles of time like trying to figure that out, because I watched maybe 4 or 5 vids one day about, YouTube, and almost everybody, big channel people, say, man, never know what the secret sauce is, man. Never know. But Plenty of Bass, man, my brother Sean helped me out early, man. He was like, dude, you got to get a mic and you got to get some lights and, all that stuff. Your thumbnails, this. And yeah, man, you really helped me out, bro. So I think that's helpful. But all that to say, man, nothing I do is prescriptive. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do and, what not to do. I'm just sharing my journey, man. And when I say you do you, man, I mean that. I mean, it's your money, it's your life, it's your guitar, man. I'm just sharing my story, but it does lead me to ask, man. So if you think about that, where I just don't know what resonates with people, it would help me to know tonight from you guys. I mean, if you're on this call, man, you're in the club, man. So what kind of videos you like to see, man, out there in guitar land? I mean, what's something we could do that you'd like to see? And now again, I got to be careful, because just because you want to see it doesn't mean I can do it or afford to do it. But I would be curious, man, what kind of videos y'all would be interested in seeing. And Brian says, I've tried to help some, and I'm no expert. They go and look for the easy route. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't think any of this is easy. And truthfully, I've said it a number of times in my vids. I don't have the time that it takes probably to do this really wholeheartedly. I'd like you to buy a 10 grand Martins and demo them. Yeah, that's what we do here, man. Oh man, if it has electric guitar in the title, I'll watch it. Yeah, you do you. Thanks, Sean, man. Make the vids you love. Stay consistent and the views will come. That's good, bro. That's good, man. Yeah, yeah. It's really wild, man. Dude, I took a lot of flack over. I appreciated you saying something about it, Brian. You mentioned me on your channel a few weeks ago, but uh, those Leo Jams videos, man, dude, the fanboys came out the woodwork at me. I mean, dude, I found a company this week, man, that I was really impressed with, and I hit them up talking about, hey, man, I got a channel and I'd like to review, one of your guitars and blah 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 blah. And the guy said, man, I got a conflict of interest. I said, what's your conflict of interest? He said, well, we Leo Jam shop. Said, you don't like them. And I was like, dude, you got to be kidding me, man. This Leo Jams thing still following me around like a monkey on my back, Jack. But, I told that guy, man, and I know you guys have all heard me say it before, man. I ain't mad at nobody with the Leo Jams. I would buy one today and review it if I could find one that I would want to have, which I looked even today, I almost bought one of their LP kits, Leo Jams. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know, Brian. I don't know if I'm enough to scare anybody, but yeah, it's just really, man. And I get a snug, man. Some people accuse me of being a tease fanboy and all that, so I get it. It goes both ways, but man, those Leo vids, I was upset about it. I mean, I was trying to buy a guitar for my grandson, and I was probably a little boisterous in it, but those guitars were clearly jacked up, man. Clearly, anyway. And let me get off that, man. But yeah. So, man, I mean, what keeps you guys hanging out at the channel, man? I'm not looking for affirmation or compliments or blowing wind or anything like that. But what do you dig about what we do, man? If anything. I mean, that's a hard question. Teas are great. Yeah, man. Maybe not 100% of the time. But yeah, that's right, dude. They sent me one for review, man, and I've bought 3 since then. I mean, that ought to tell you something. I mean, with my own money, man. Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear that, Brian, man. That's crazy stuff, man. Sincerity and transparency. With my brother Sean, you keep me honest, Jack. You were there, man. You know exactly where I come from, bro. Exactly. And you know when I'm trying and when I'm not. Dude, oh, we can't tell him that. Sean used to work at, let's call it a box store that you may know by name. I call him all the time. How'd I get a good deal, man? How'd I get a good deal? He knows the kind of stuff I bought, man. Yeah, something new. Yeah, learn something new. Yeah, stories, man. Yeah, I dig the stories too. Early on, man, I got a lot of people. I tell you who really helped me out, man. I don't know how this happened. I was sharing this with Brant the other day. You guys know the Ball Shredders channel? I mean, I don't like watch him all the time. I've seen a couple of his vids, but somehow something happened. It was early on, and I reached out to him. I figured out how I could get the people's email address, off the about or whatever. And I emailed him and asked him a question about something that I saw him do. Maybe it was a guitar or something. And he said, man, let me tell you something. He said, if you don't mind me saying, I watched a couple of your videos, and all these people who were telling you that they don't want to hear you talk, and because he heard me say something like, well, the channel's called TED Talks, dude. It was kind of, the name gives it away. I talk, it's what it, and he said to me, man, look, nobody wants to watch you play the guitar for an hour or work on a guitar for an hour. People watch YouTube to hear stories, to hear us talk. And I thought, dang, it was kind of a revelatory statement, something like that. I can't talk and I'm live, so I can't edit, and I wouldn't edit anyway. If you hang out on the channel, you already knew that. Yeah, man. I like working on guitars and talking at the same time, but I am trying to reduce the length of the vids, man, because some of them it's just too long. I don't think I wouldn't watch me do something for 30 minutes. I mean, it's just so I am trying to kind of, what I do is I try to edit out things that are redundant, but I've kind of hold myself honest, my own personal integrity system, to not hide mistakes. And so if I'm going to do something that I'm going to show to the world, I'm cool with it being something I totally messed up, man, because I learned by doing, and I think other people can learn by, maybe I don't know. I don't know if that really works, man, because it's like, you try to counsel anybody that's new to something and they're not going to listen to you anyway. But sometimes, man, watching somebody really mess something up could help. Hey, Keith, I appreciate you saying that, man. Brant's the man. He's a good dude, man. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that, Sean, how to make the shorts from the longer vids. And I tried to do that. You remember the SG project? I had like 5 vids and they were all pretty long. And then at the very end, I made like a recap. It was supposed to be like a remix, like an 8-minute like summary kind of a thing. And I just confused people because they thought they had seen it before. Excuse me, which they had kind of sort of, but anyway. Yeah, man. Yeah, I hope Keith enjoyed it too, Brett. Let's ask him offline. What did you get me into? Oh, man. So, yeah, man. So I'm just going to continue to stay the course, man. I'm going to continue to do what I do and record all my foibles and all my mistakes and stuff and talk guitars and life, man. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody at my door, which would be really weird because it's Tuesday night. Nobody ever comes to my house. So, yeah, that's right, man. Everybody's got opinions, bro. That's right. That's right. And I really do, man, I get all kind of comments. I mean, you guys who hang out with me probably read some of the comments other people say. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Like, you guys watch whatever everybody else says, but I've had some couple people that were kind of crunk with me, but most people, man, are even if they disagree with me, I'm totally fine with that, man. Absolutely. I'm not looking for agreement. I don't need anybody to see the world I see it the way I see it. I just know I learned by doing. And so I tell you what's crazy. I watch the vids that I make. I really do. And while I'm watching it, I made this observation today, man. I was looking at something that I'd made earlier, and I thought something really looked bad. It was a refinishing job, man. Hey, what? Now wait a minute. Stop the music, everybody. There ain't no music playing. It's Mike. Two Bike Mike is in the house. What's up, Mike? Dude, man. I feel honored and privileged you'd hang out with us, man. Thank you, brother. Mike is the man. Do you know what, guys? I WhatsApp Mike questions, and this cat takes the time to talk to me, man. Oh, man. Awesome. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. But yeah, man, so I would be doing something, and in real time, I'm thinking, man, that looks really bad. But when I go back and watch the vid, it looks so much better in the video. And I was like, man, why couldn't I in that moment? I guess it's like a Monday morning YouTuber kind of thing, Monday morning quarterback. I don't know where J Man is, man. J Man's busy. He's probably out somewhere doing something. Yeah, yeah. Just edit the shorts from the long vids. Yeah, that's probably true, Sean. Probably true, man. But I find it weird that things look so much better, what you guys see than what I see in real time. And there's a lot of other times when I miss something in real time, but in the video, it's crystal clear that I was jacking something up, or there was a dent on something I was reviewing that I didn't see, or, Mike, I've reviewed a guitar one time and Mike said, yeah, but look at all the swirl marks in the finish. And I was like, I didn't even see swirl marks. But when it's new guitar day, man, I don't always have the copacetic scientific goggles on. That's under the hood when I really look at it. But yeah, it's crazy, man. But I do want to make vids that are helpful. And I've heard from a lot of folks in the comments that they really do find what we're doing helpful. And I'm saying we guys, look, man, I mean it. This channel isn't me talking. It's us. It's all of us. It's all of you in the comments. It's the little YouTube community, part of the greater YouTube guitar community that Brian's hooked me and Brant and others into. And, but I really think, man, when somebody asks a question in the comment and then you guys chime in and give tips and advice and counsel, man, it's not really my journey, man. It's our journey. And I am grateful for you guys hanging out with me, man, and being a part of stuff. I really am. I can't thank you enough for that. Because I know it is helping people, man. And I don't know if you guys catch that or not in the comments, but I have plenty of people tell me, man, plenty of people. I need you to show me step by step what you're doing. I know you're not claiming to be an expert, and that's for sure the truth. Y'all know I ain't no expert. But a lot of people need the slow pace, step by step. This is what I did. You don't have to do it this way, but this is how I did it. But yeah, man. Yeah, for sure, man. Brian's got something good going on, Keith. There ain't no joke about it, man. Yeah, that's great. That's great. He's a community builder, that cat, man. Absolutely, all day long. And Brant introduced me to, what was that show? Brant was on something called, what was that? Charles Talk something, Charles Conversation, something. Yeah, man. And I jumped on one of their streams one Sunday night. It's a guitar channel. Those guys spent 30 minutes talking about salad dressing. It was awesome. Just guys talking, hanging out, chatting with Charles. That's what it is. Thanks, Brent. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Chuck, if you're watching, man, shout out, my brother. Yeah, so it was cool, man. Yeah, I've seen your videos, 5150, man. I've seen them. And those, I know you talk about the Leo kits a lot. Not that we need to get into Leo again, but I appreciate watching you sharing your vids with us, man. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, for sure, man. Well, okay. Now, Keith, to Keith's point, I cannot go out and buy a $10,000 Martin and review on the channel. But what, thanks, man. Appreciate you, brother. Right back at you. What kind of gear are you guys into these days, man? What's going on? What are you investigating? Yeah, Dr. Fabric, Charles 75N. He does some amazing refinishing jobs. Yeah, man, for sure. What kind of gear are y'all on the hunt for, man? I'd be embarrassed to tell you what I was looking at today. Oh man. I'm probably going to, but it will be embarrassing. Yeah. Charles 75N. You guys check it out, man. And Ben Combs, man, that's a good channel. There's so many good channels, man. There's so many good things out there, man. So many good things. And so when I hung out with Charles and them one Sunday night, I think Brian was on the call, Brent was on the call. And you remember the salad dressing conversation, guys? You remember that? Oh man, it was I was I was eating pizza. They were talking about eating right, and I'm eating pizza, stuffed crust pizza. Oh, I love a good stuffed crust, Jack. I leaned over to my wife and I said, I'm watching these guys. They've been talking about salad dressing for 20 minutes. And it's awesome. But yeah, man, there's like a whole other community, a whole other world of community of guitar. I mean, there's all kind of little circles and stuff I don't know anything about, man. So I just love hanging out with you guys, man. You know, self-funded channel. You know, I don't know how much more I can buy and what I'm getting, but I'm still looking around. In the 90s, I got the gas. Yeah, man. Decided if I could get my dream gear, I'd never have to worry about it again. How'd that work out for you, bro? Yeah. Yeah, Eric C, man. I've heard you mention him back in when I was doing that Orange Crush guitar, man. You tried to steer me right, man. Oh, you still got it, Sean? Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, yeah, that one. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I forget the name of it. You can share it with everybody if you want to, but I remember that bass now, man. Yeah. Yeah, pedals. All right, Tone, what you thinking about on the pedals, man? White Steinberger. Yeah, dude. Is that the headless one? Yeah. Yeah, it's a sweet ride, man. Yeah, Tone Yeager, what kind of pedals you looking at, man? I was going to ask you guys to recommend pedals, but all right, guys, when I say recommend a pedal, I ain't talking about $100 pedals now. Talk about Ted Toss guitars and life pedals, man. Like $30 pedals, $50 pedals, something like that. Yeah, they. I can see how it could be addicting, Brian. That's why I bought a small board. It only holds so many. But yeah, I think I'd like to get a compressor pedal and a delay pedal, maybe a boost, and I think I'm done with my board. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Keith. I don't have one of those, man. Dude, that looper pedal I got's pretty good, man. That Laquito, it's all right. And guys, I don't pronounce anything right, I'm sure. Somebody called it Lacato. I was like, ooh, that sounds so much better than Laquito. What kind of pedal do you have? A Lacato. Dang. Boss Cantata Gen 3, yeah. Yeah, I got a Boss sitting over here in this corner. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Sturch and Donner, yeah. Yeah, that Joe-Yo I've got's pretty good, man. Mike's got it too. I call it a tube screamer. It's technically not. If you get an equalizer with multi-bands on it, you can use it as an equalizer and also as a boost when you're not changing the frequencies. It's a 2-in-1 deal. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, bro. My Mustang Micro plug-in amp, loads of effects. Yeah. Yeah, 9-volt batteries are expensive. That's funny. Yeah, man. That little pedal I got's got the pedal supplies, the power supply in it. That's the best part about that thing, man. Cause I had I think I mentioned it. I had the acoustic pedal and I had the looper pedal, and I never used either one of them because I didn't want to do batteries and cables and all that. So I really like having everything on one strip of power, man. It's really good. So guys, I gotta tell you, man, I seriously almost bought a Leo today. A kit guitar. Yeah, thanks, Brand. I like that little pedal board a lot, man. I really do. Yeah, I was looking at them, but then I started looking at the Feasley. I call it Feasley. I don't know how to pronounce anything. The Feasley LP, because I got thinking about it. Well, I'll tell you what really happened. What really happened is I may or may not have came this close to buying a Harley Benton today. I know what you're thinking, man. I know what you're thinking. A Harley Benton. Yeah, I was looking at like the 62, TE 62 or something like that. It's kind of like they're 130 something with shipping. It'd probably be like all 180 to my house or something like that. But and then I thought to myself, Telecaster, and then I thought about the guitars that I got behind me. I mean, I got Telecasters and Strats everywhere, but I don't have an LP anymore. So maybe I need a single cut. Maybe I don't. I don't know, man. But I was thinking, man, 5150. I was thinking, bro, I just need to build one, man. I got a color issue. You guys got color? I mean, I, I don't know, man. Guitar colors, I ain't feeling some of the new stuff, man. I guess I'm old school or something, but yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Behringer, yeah, knockoff artist, yep, it's pretty good. Guitar Kit World. All right, bro, I'll check them out, man. Cause I went out to Temu looking, I did. But I mean, I really don't know. I mean, to this day, I don't know if those Leo guitars I got were jacked up because of an Amazon thing or whatever. I really don't know. So I don't really trust. Not that I don't trust Amazon. We buy almost everything there is in off Amazon, man, like anybody else. Yeah, lighter colors are easier to see from the back of the room. All right. Yeah, there you go, Sean. Yeah. Well, I got humbuckers, Keith, but they're in tellies and strats. I had that SG, guys. I just tell the truth, shame the devil about the SGs. The SG I repaired, I sold it, man. I just said, man, I had so money in paint and supplies and sandpaper. I just said, man, I just need to sell it. Now I didn't. I told straight up on the post about it. I've repaired it. I showed them pictures. I think I put a link to the vids out there, what it looked like. But yeah, man, I just had to get a little bit of my money back. But I just couldn't see having it sit around anymore. Firefly single cuts, Cal. I've heard some good things about them, man. I got a little bit of heartburn about Firefly too, but I think Brant had a Firefly he was going to tell me about as well. I'll check them out, bro. The price is right. I mean, I was out there today and it was like, I don't know, what are they, 189, something like that, out at Guitars Garden. Firefly single cut. Look pretty decent. Plum Crazy Purple. Now there's a guitar color, man. Shout out to Prince, man. Shoot. Now that was a nice guitar. Firefly did have those Prince guitar. I called it Prince guitar for a while. Those look pretty good. I saw a couple of them review. Yeah, here we go. Firefly single cut. Oh, not thrilled with the color, but it's a good guitar. Well, here's the deal, Brent. What I was going to say when I was talking about my color preferences, the Mad Cat. There you go. Thank you, bro. I know how to paint a guitar now. Now, mind you, not well. But kind of like the color of the guitar at this point in my journey, I mean, I'm almost close to being able to say, well, I'll just paint it the way I could say, well, I'll just put a different pickup in it, or I'll just put new pots or a new switch, or I'll just do fretwork to it, you know. Yeah. So this is the first. I just had someone apologize for leaving rude comments. Said he was in a bad place. Has never felt a bad comment on my channel. Wow, dude. Man, sometimes people just have a bad day, man. Say crunk stuff. Yeah. One of the first Firefly matte black Telecaster. How was that, man? Is that pretty good? Oh, yeah, man. The work that Charles does, Keith, it's outstanding, man. Now, I ain't talked to the brother about, what that looks like, how that rolls, and, the bread that costs, but it's just okay. Firefly, man. Yeah. Yeah, Brent, I actually thought about that, dude, when you were doing the guitar for the school and you were talking about doing something else to the top of the body. I actually thought about that, man. J-Man's, wrapping it, that kind of thing. All right, here comes Mike. I have a Firefly LP in dark metallic pink. Whew. All right, bro. And it was really good. The components were good and the usual fret leveling needed to be done. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that Explorer 5150. I saw it, man. It looks pretty good, dude. Ivy IPF 300, huh? Firefly Elite Series, Mike says. Yeah. That's cool, man. Oh, yeah. Is that the one you told me about, Sean, where the guy had like 6 of them and he was talking about the different ones? Yeah, okay. Yep. That's good, man. You gonna do the wax potting yourself, huh? All right, brother. Go for it, dude. That's awesome. $33. Oh, like Lucille, man. Now that's something I've never had that I was thinking about it, man, was I've never had like a 335, 338, nothing like that. Never had before. I got a buddy lives up in Wichita. He swears by them, man. He does a lot of blues, funk kind of stuff, and he says they're all that, man. But it just, I don't know, it looks like it would feel really bulky, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, do it, Brant. I want to see that video, man. I got my popcorn popping, Jack, for that. Oh, it's huge. see, you got to lead with that next time, bro. No, I'm just messing with you, man. Hey, if it plays nice and you can get around it. I mean, I don't know. And I know as soon as I buy a single cut, no matter what it is, no matter how cool it is, I'm gonna have it for about 2 days, and I'm gonna say, I don't need a single cut. I'm a Telecaster guy. And then my 4 Strats are gonna stare at me out of one eye. Oh man, that's crazy. Crazy times. My brothers. Well, dude, we've got a project coming up. I cannot wait to share with you guys, man. It's a secret. It's been in some of the vids. I've kind of spoiler alerted, like the shot of the body or the head from time to time. But yeah, man. So this cat, all right. So a friend of mine, her husband had this guitar, and this guitar was his pride and joy in high school. This cat, his high school senior yearbook photo is with this guitar. It's that kind of guitar, man. It's that kind of love, right? And she finds out from my wife that I do this YouTube guitar thing, and she said, "Can he fix my husband's guitar?" And my wife said, "Oh, of course he can." Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. So anyway, she brings me this guitar, and the headstock is like broken in half, but I don't have the other piece to the headstock. But this brother, man, his senior high school yearbook photo, holding this guitar, man, looking all mean, like all of us were at one point, holding our guitar. And so I've been working on it. But because after I fix it, I need to give it to my friend, and then she's going to gift it to her husband. We were hoping for Christmas, but that didn't work out. But yeah, so the hope is I'm gonna get it fixed, and I'm gonna say if I can get it fixed. I mean, I've had some challenges with it. We've all met. Of course, I've had challenges. That's why I've got 10 videos about it. Dude, seriously, I'm sitting on 10 videos that I can't share with anybody yet because they know about the channel, and she was afraid he would see it one day or something. So anyway, when it gets done, I'm going to post it. And it is awesome, man. The journey is awesome. My work, questionable at best, but it's everything. It's everything, like new guitar neck. That kind of video that I shot about the guitar neck I bought on Amazon was kind of a spoiler alert. That is the neck for the guitar. I painted the body. I painted the neck. I got hip pickups coming. The whole thing, man. So I got to shim a locking nut on the neck. I mean, it's just, thank you, Mike. I still appreciate you, man, taking my call the other day, walking me through that. My wife has her own vocabulary. What? Oh, man. Yeah, man. My wife gets me in trouble quick, fast, in a hurry, Jack. Of course my husband can do that. Of course he can. I say, baby, don't be writing checks you can't cash, girl. Come on now. Shoots, man. Well, guys, I'm 10 videos in, and I can't wait for y'all to see it, man. Cannot wait for you to see it. It's going to be awesome. So, well, guys, Tuesday Night Live. I'm thinking an hour is a good time to end. So I'm going to wind this thing down, man. We got last minute stuff coming in. I wish I had the patience to work on guitars like you do, like y'all do. I barely trust myself. Yeah, man, I get it, bro. I get it. I'll say this, man. Working on guitars is good for my soul, Jack. It is just good for me. It puts me in a good place, bro. Even when I mess something up, man. All right, Cal, appreciate that, man. NSJ Guitars. He's a builder in Scotland. All right. I record 4 a.m. Yeah, guys. Well, man, hey, guys, I appreciate you so much hanging out with me tonight. Tuesday Night Live at Tid Talks Guitars and Life. Maybe we'll do this again. Maybe we won't. Let me know what you thought about the time tonight and the journey. And hey, man, wherever y'all are in your guitar journey, man, I mean it with my whole heart. I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Hey, rock on with your bad selves, everybody. We'll catch you on down the road now. See ya. Where's the end button? This guy doesn't know.